Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunn again. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Erlenmeyer indoor wall sconce. This is the 27710. So this is the 9.4 inch tall version of this fixture to be used inside. If you're looking for a larger version of this, there's an 11 inch tall version that is actually an exterior sconce. It's almost identical. Some of the construction's different, but other than that, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. That one is the 37715. You can use these together too. They'll look great in different rooms or the same room, but that would be another version of this that's a little bit bigger, just in case you want to do that. This one is 9.4 inches tall. The width on it is coming in at 4.5. Projection from the wall coming out, that is 4.8. The backplate on it is 8.1 inches high by 4.5. It's going to go over your standard 4-inch junction box with no problem at all. I want to show you a little bit more information about that, and how we're going to do it is to look at the installations instructions now. So, if you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over that side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. Open that up for me. It's going to show you a full parts list. On that parts list is going to be the fixture itself. There's a mounting bracket that's going to go over your 4-inch junction box, putting it all together. It's going to show you this has a beautiful hand-blown piece of glass. Hubbardton Forge's glass is pretty incredible. See how thick that is? This is really incredible. It is very substantial. This piece of glass is 2.3 inches in diameter across the bottom, 5.47 inches tall. And again, look how thick that is. It's pretty great. Okay, let's get into some other quick details. Mounting height, distance from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of your junction box is 4.1 inches. It's going to be using a G9 socket. So a G9 socket is the smaller bulb. You've seen them out in the world before. Historically, they were halogens when they were first designed. This is a halogen version of that bulb. Pretty small, but it packs a bit of a punch. If you want to stick with the halogen, it's a 40 watt max. Just remember that. That's because of the heat generated by this bulb. But if you want to go LED, you can do some different things. But you have to be kind of careful because remember, a couple quick details. The collar, that's the metal part you see in the picture that I've circled next door. Right there. So that's going to be coming up right around here, and that the thickness of that collar is going to dictate what hides the bulb, because your bulb is going to be hiding inside of that collar so you don't see it, right? So that leads us to LEDs, and a lot of LEDs that I talk about in these videos can vary in size. So this is a cob LED. Now this is too tall, I think anyway, to go into this fixture because it'll protrude below the collar. So you'll be able to see the tip of this down there. Some people don't really care about that. I do. But that kind of takes us back to the size of the max size of an LED that I think they can get in here and still be aesthetically pleasing. So this is another cob LED. You can see that there. This one, from the very tip of those little metal prongs to here, is just a little under 2 inches. So if you're out scouting for LEDs for this fixture, try to stay 2 inches or slightly smaller. I think that's a good way to go. You should be able to find this at a 40 watt equivalent, or maybe maxing out at a 60 watt equivalent out in the world. And you can find them everywhere. So you can find these basically at Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, those kind of places. But I would probably pick this up on Amazon or a light bulb website. There's one called 1001 Bulbs. There's one called JustBulbs.com. And then, well, there's a whole bunch of them there. So you'll find it. But Amazon is probably where we pick up these ourselves. The color of the light coming out of these bulbs will be offered to you in a lot of different types. So just remember that when you're looking out in the marketplace. They're going to offer them to you in 2700 Kelvin. That's a super yellow light like a setting sun. They're also going to offer these bulbs to you in something called daylight. Remember, that one is a bluish white light like an overcast day or a convenience store. And that's going to be 4000 Kelvin on that Kelvin scale. Be careful of that one. But in the middle of all that is warm white, soft white. That's what we use here in our showroom all over the place. That's the nice light coming down on this table from these 3000 Kelvin LEDs above. That's why I would probably use them here. In any case, it's a dimmable fixture. Don't worry about that part of it. Make sure you get a dimmable bulb if you do want to dim it down. I don't think you would probably want to, because 40 watt equivalent, 60 watt equivalent isn't all that bright to begin with. This is going to provide a beautiful cone of light going down. So this would be good in a hallway. It would be good in a stairway, those kind of places. If you want to see what this looks like in your project, email me a picture of what you guys have going on. So email me a picture of that stairway or that hallway or kitchen or whatever. We have very powerful AI tools. Forgot about that one for a second. AI tools that can take this fixture, place it in your project, send that back to you as a full color rendering. It doesn't cost you anything. We do it all day long, and it's a great thing that can do for you. Take advantage of it. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below. So scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart. So you can click on dark smoke. You can click on soft gold. Doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. In those same red tabs, you're going to see a What's on Display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.